Hey, there you are. Getting everyone rolling in. Here we go. Okay, I gotta stop that. Not do that. Okay, here we go. Hey, everybody. Here we go. LPL. This is gonna be an interesting show. I got people coming by. We got visitors, hey, guys and girls. We got some good visitors coming to us tonight with important information that we need as supporters. Um, I just want to start this whole thing off real quick, and I just want to be real clear about this, real upfront and real clear. This is my First Amendment right to sit behind this microphone and yip 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 to say whatever the hell I want. It's my right. It's your right. You can do the same thing. I'm not going to say I'm a news reporter. I'm not going to say I'm a member of the press. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and call you anything other than what I am. I'm just me giving you guys information that I have that I think there's a problem with. So I just relay it to you guys, and you guys decide whether you have a problem with it, whether it's logical or not. And we all kind of come to the same decisions here. So anything I say on this whole show is my opinion, and I'm allowed that. Like you're allowed that on the other side. You know, it's funny. I couldn't do 5 minutes. I couldn't make it. I I saw someone talking about um listening to both sides. Wow. I can't. I can't. We're here, e- everybody together. We're all here for Karen Reed and John O'Keefe. That's what brought us all together. And if you think about it, you probably have a few more friends now in your life. Probably got a few more Christmas messages, maybe an early New Year's message. Maybe you went out to dinner with some of these people. This case has brought me closer to a lot of people. I have strangers coming up to me all over the place. I was in one town and then I was an hour away the next day. In both places, someone pulled me out of the crowd and said, "Hey," they took the time to come up to me to say, "Hey, thank you for doing what you do." And I thank them for watching. And that's what we do here, right? That's that's why we're all here. We all want the information. Let's start with the elephant in the room. I feel so bad for that guy. I can tell you from, I don't want to say experience, it puts me in a bad light. Um, I can tell you that there's a whole lot of that out there. You sign up to any dating site, you're going to get that. You're going to get that. Um, at 54, I ain't about that. That's just, no. However, I've been put in a similar position before. And I acted the way I acted in that situation, and I'm responsible for that. I wasn't there. I can't tell you what did or didn't happen because no one knows because nobody was there. I had a guy pull up in front of the courthouse and start yelling at me saying, he beats women. And I'm like, really? Were you there? And the guy said, no. And I said, neither was I. So to sit here and say, I know what happened, that'd be wrong. I don't. I can surmise what happened based on my experiences. Other than that, I don't got nothing. And again, you can only come back to yourself and compare. Do you have an experience like this? Because there's crazy out there on both sides. I mean, it's not just the guys, it's not just the girls, it's both of them. It's all of us. We're all a little bit crazy. You just got to find the partner you can get crazy with. That's all, I guess. So I know he's fine right now. I definitely know he's in the right hands. What else can I say? I can say that we have a direct contact with him, and he's extremely happy with the support that he got from everybody. Unfortunately, it's this whole situation. Unfortunately, but we can only do what we can do, right, guys and girls? And we're not we're not about um the other side, as in the anger or the vitriol or the the I don't even want to call it evil. It's soulless is some of the stuff that's going on over there. Excuse me. Um so like with what you're gonna see here, right? You you're not gonna hear um anything about what happened in regards to that whole situation between people whose lives should be personal. I can definitely see how they would sensationalize this whole thing, and the ringleader is ridiculously out of control. But that's going to come back. That's not going to be good. Um, but the best thing for us to do is stay together and not jump ship and not second guess anything because nothing has changed. This is about Karen Reed being charged innocently, which of course you now can understand what that means. You've seen it twice now. When you're innocently charged. Karen has been innocently charged. She is factually innocent. That's why we're here. We 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 do so much good for Karen and John, but we do so much good for all of us. I mean, how many people do you talk to on a daily basis because you're friends with other people now because of this case? Right? And we're all, well, I keep saying this stupid saying, water seeks its own level. Okay. I believe that the good people go to a certain level and you all meet good people. And I believe that the bad people all meet bad people. Now, I was talking to a couple people today and trying to explain that I don't understand some of the other side. I just don't get it. And I don't get it because I'm not supposed to get it because I don't think like that. And neither does the same people that I'm talking to where my water level is. Water seeks its own level. And the Karen Reed people are dynamite, awesome, fabulous, wonderful people. All years. And together, all of us together, not me, but we all need to stick together on this one. This is really important. The next time we have a rally, you need to bring somebody with you. Now, on when you're watching me, you can have your 10-year-old sitting next to you. I'm not going to come out with some of the words that come out of some people. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to talk about this off color thing. This is about Karen Reed being falsely charged or falsely even brought up in the same sentence. Karen Reed being charged with murdering John O'Keefe. I mean, we can't lose focus here, guys, girls. Chrissy, my God, Chrissy on the courthouse steps was so passionate and so wonderful. You know, she said it perfect. I should pull it up here. And it's funny. You know what I want to show? Wait a minute. I'm going to show you guys something. I found something really, really good. You want to hear something good? Let me share this real quick. Okay. There's a reason I'm doing this, okay? Your video sounds like your separation from Aiden. Am I hearing this wrong? Ryan? Ryan, no, it's just the opposite. It's just the opposite. I know Aiden isn't violent. If he was going to be violent, he would have been violent with me. And that's a personal thing. And he wasn't. And guess what? And he wasn't violent with Janetti. And he never was. Because he's not a violent guy. Show me where he's beating somebody up. Show me where he's jumped the pizza guy coming to his house at midnight, banging on his door. Show me him actively attacking these people. He said the next day he's got the guy in his house. They're hugging. He is not a violent guy. So good luck with that one. Whoa. So I'm going to share this. And you've heard it already. But mass media has this. Let me just do this real quick. Mass media has this. Just awesome. Okay. Turn your volumes where they need to be. It's going to be a little loud to turn the volume up here. I'm also going to turn the speed down to 3/4 speed. Okay. It's going to let you hear everything a little bit clearer, a little bit crisper. Here we go. Listen.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mr. Miller, Sergeant Salvacy. So it looked up. So what do you want? What are you thinking of doing?
I think we're good enough to charge him, to be honest with you, at least this person. I mean, that's my take on it,
Yeah.
you know, but it looks like they meet every single requirement of that statute.
Okay. So we just we'd go up there. You want us to write a report and try to document who was there? Who's there?
Yeah, if you could do that, yeah, please, if you can do that. I mean, I mean, check with your lieutenant. I don't want to, you know, I'm not an officer in your department,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm looking at that statute and saying, They're across the street. They're they're certainly near Albert's place.
All right.
He's a witness, and they're certainly there for purposes of influencing or whatever else the statute states.
Yeah.
They're not there for any other reason.
All right. So it's punishable by no more than a year in prison and a fine of no more than $5,000. So
Correct.
all right. So we can go up there. We can try to figure out. I mean, I think we could probably figure out a couple of them. Maybe not all of them who they are, because we can ask them and they can just tell us, pound sand, not tell them, and we try to find them, see where cars they go to or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I guess we go from there and just and
Sure. I mean, I don't know if you can reach your chief to see how she feels about it, or okay, great. I appreciate it very much, Sergeant.
no problem, sir.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
That. Yep. That's what we're dealing with. That. And you heard, you turn retard the sound a little bit, and everything comes out clearer. They're definitely violating it. They're definitely intentionally violating this order. I like how he can tell his intent. It's ridiculous. It really is. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but I have a banner across the bottom. I've never taken money before. Ever. I don't necessarily do this for the money. I do this for Karen Reed. The money that I've donated it's mine. It's I've done good with that. Yeah. So everyone's kind of freaking out about this whole arrest, right? But everybody forgets the FBI is still in town, right? The FBI, they're like watching what's going on, right? They're actively looking at this, and then they're gonna go and do this. And if you heard Aiden's lawyer on the steps, he said he was sorry that he was late. He was on the phone with the FBI. That's exactly what Aiden's lawyer said. He had just got off the phone with them. He was busy talking to them. So this grand jury thing, I hear this. I hear this that they had a grand jury for Aiden. I don't understand. Right? Let me do this. Close that. Close. Let me just real quick. Media files. Yeah. All of the files. Oh my God, I love it. Listen, there's a bunch of files when you go up to the top of the website, okay, for the Justice for John and Karen Turtle Boy official. When you go to that Facebook web page, let me pull it up for you. I can show you. Oh my God, I'm loving life right now. Yeah. Okay. So when you get to the web page, it looks like this, right? Wow. Yeah, don't feed them animals over there. So when you come to this site, it says discussion, featured, members, events. These are the standouts. The media, the pictures that we have, the pictures we post all goes up in here. And then files. And these files right here, okay? Let's just pick one. The defense motion. Defense motion. They're seeking GPS data associated with all snow plows deployed by the Canton. DPW, dispatch records, contracts with all companies like By the Yard. Now, what's the deal with By the Yard contracting? What's up with that? That's a weird one. What town has a bogus company on their books? That doesn't make sense to me. Let's call the chief on that one. But yeah, all the information's here. It's in this Facebook page right here. You don't need to go searching for it. It's all here. Goes back to September 2nd. October, December. There's tons of information here. Tons. So with that said, if there's anybody listening to me that has a question about the Karen Read case and they can't find it, okay? So if you have a question, okay, so if I go here, if I go back to discussion, and you do this little magnifying glass on the right-hand side here, okay, you click that, you can search whatever you want. You can search Turtle Boy, and up comes all his stuff that mentions his. So that is, yeah. Degree, here we go. What qualifies someone as a journalist? This is interesting. Let's read that. A bachelor's degree is the minimum education level for most media corporations. But what if you're your own corporation? Communication is preferred. A degree in journalism and masculine. However, graduates with related degrees like public relations or English may be considered for positions if they have suitable experience to supplement. Okay. A person who writes for newspapers, magazines, or news websites, or prepares news to be broadcast. All right. So I'm currently right now preparing my news to be broadcast, preparing it. I'm also the member of my own company. That's not a company. It's a media strategy relations expert strategists. That's what we do here. Yeah. That's what we do. And I hire all types. Four-legged dogs I'll hire. Cats. Occasional chipmunk. Yeah, I was going over some images earlier. And it came to this. Karen Reed, 5 fast facts you need to know about her. This is a story by Heavy. Tried to read it, but I get down to this and I'm like, why? This is not what, you know, I got to this and I'm like, no, not going to finish reading it because I can't. The information that's out there, unfortunately, you have to go to Twitter to get some of this stuff. I hate Twitter. It's just it's a cesspool. It's where everybody goes. That like I kicked off of Facebook, like all the bullies and stuff and all the idiots. They all end up there for whatever reason. Hi, Karen. So back to Karen Reed. I have a guest coming on pretty soon. I'm waiting to hear from them. They're going to pop on. I said them because they're bringing some absolutely positively important information that you guys need to know. Oh my goodness. Candy, thank you. Lauren, thank you. The Glera, you're the man. Thank you. Wow. You guys are awesome. Awesome. No, Care Bear. It again. Thank you in Renee and Dee and Lauren. Listen, thank you guys for being here. I mean, this is where we can talk about Karen Reed and John O'Keefe and what happened, right? We're allowed to do that. It's our First Amendment right, right? If we were on Facebook chit-chatting about this over there, it'd be all right. But no, we're here doing it, and we're talking, and there's no moderator. There's no moderator to say that this is the hurt police, the hurt the feelings police says this is a bad thing. You can't share that. No, that's not what this is about. The people that come in here, they're adults. And we all act like adults. And if you don't want to act like an adult, you don't have to be here. You know, you can go over there. Go. It's okay. We'll let you leave. You don't have to be here. So Karen and John, they meet up. And I need to show you this picture. Pull this up. Desktop. Karen Reed. Oh, so I got a question if anyone knows. If I have information, does that make me a witness? Like if I have information, because like Aiden had information, right? He did. And they shut him up. Well, they temporarily made him be quiet, but really. So if I have information, am I now what? A witness? So this needs to be seen here. Let me swatch over to how. Oh, you're gonna like this one. Image. Present. It's not here. Window. Image. Nope, that's it right there. Share. Here we go. All right. John O'Keefe is wearing a belt. John O'Keefe is wearing a light sweatshirt with a hood. I wouldn't call it a heavy sweatshirt. He's wearing a baseball cap, dark in color. Pair of jeans. Definitely has a belt on. That's a belt. Right? That's a belt. Anybody see his belt in any of the reports here? Because I haven't. If they took his clothes off and redressed him, wouldn't that be telling? It explains why his baseball cap wasn't there. It explains the shoe not being there. And it also explains why the defense hasn't got the evidence to test for themselves or even look at. I mean, how do you lose, or even how do you not give the clothes, at least the person's clothes, to the defense? How does that not happen? That's basic 101. Basic. Oh, I had something I wanted to say. I text it to myself so I don't forget it. Oh, I can't find it now. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So, above all this, one of the things that I felt we need to probably touch base with, right, is like humans. You follow me here? Humans. We're all fallible, right? We all make mistakes. So when something happens, you separate every single person that was there and you bring them in one by one. And when I say separate them, just like 5-year-olds, you're in this corner, you're in that corner. I don't want to hear a peep. That's serious. Everybody's in the corner. No one's saying a word. Can't look at nobody. And each one of you get pulled into the room. You get spoken to. Then you get sent out the door. Next person comes in. That interview takes a little bit longer. Now you have more information, more data points, right? That person gets sent out. When it gets to the last person, they're either glad to be out of there or stroking out because they think everyone else just gave up the ghost and they have no idea what the other people have said. So now they can't lie. Right? Yet the fourth person that goes in could be the one telling the truth, and the other three telling a version of the truth. So we're all fallible. We all make mistakes. But one thing that's not a mistakable thing is data. Okay, data points. Like the geofence data, like cell phone extraction data, like video data, John's clothing, John's injuries, Karen's vehicle. These are all data points, things that can't be manipulated and very hard to infer other than X. trucks. Karen's got a broken taillight. You can only infer it got broken somehow. Something hit it. She backed into something. Stray BB in the stray 22 round. Who knows? It got broken. Again, nobody was there, so nobody knows how. But it is. Light's broken. That doesn't mean the light caused the injury to John. I mean, you can't put the two together. So the question is this, right? What data did the state police have when they went to make the arrest? They didn't go to do the interview. They went to make the arrest. They called ahead and had the guy there ready to impound the car at Karen's father's house. They knew they were going to arrest her. That was a done deal. What evidence did they have when they said we're going to get her? Right? They went to the grand jury, right? That means they're telling the truth, right? We have to believe that, right? We have to believe what we're told. So when we're told, where's the video here? When we're told that, you know what? It didn't happen. Well, guess what? 227 happened. I don't care what time it was. Why the hell are you Googling how long does it take to die in a cold? You were doing something at 227. Don't tell me you weren't, because you were. But regardless, forget about 227. What the hell possessed you to Google that? Why did you Google how long to die in the cold? Still trying to figure that one out, huh? Oh, this is wonderful. This is gold. I saw this on TV. I instantly rewound it and watched it back and forth 3 times. Where are we? It was, without a doubt, priceless. How do I send this? Oh, I wonder if I can get it online. All right. I don't know if you guys know who Barry Seal is. They got this guy good. Barry Seal. Let's share the screen here. This is important. Okay. This is relevant. This commercial airline pilot who became a drug smuggler for the Medellin cartel. Now, this is the whole guns to the Contras and Reagan and whatnot. But Barry Seal was a real dude. And they killed him. Okay? They murdered the poor guy. In the video that I'm going to get to you guys right now, it's freaking priceless. It has to do with Barry Seal. Now, because he was running the drugs for the CIA, they can't have that type of like exposure, we're going to say. So what do? Right? What do? Okay. I'm going to play this. Is it coming up? No, wrong screen. But you guys see this. This is beautiful. And tell me it doesn't work. Tell me this isn't life. You ready? Sit down.
You know, that if we go on with this to cooperate, that some kind of charge would be found, or that I'd go down with the rest of the group, so to speak, and I'd be charged with conspiracy and numerous ways of getting to me.
I don't think it's paranoia. I think there's a real problem with government overreaching. And I think it's just a pattern of things that they have so much power. And there are so few guidelines to check prosecutorial and investigative discretion.
But, you know, that
Some kind of charge would be found. Probably conspiracy. He said that is the playbook. That's what they do. It's what they all do. Do I have another one? There was another one that was even better. Yeah, that's the one we just listened to. And we'll do this one. This is the one here. All right. This is the same guy talking about getting Barry Seal. This is what they're going to do to get Barry Seal. Or should I say Aiden Carney? But we'll do this one. Watch this. This is, without a doubt, listen.
we're going to get Barry Seal, whatever it costs.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. If it means putting dope in a fender well, we'll buy the dope. Hand you the dope, you stick it in the fender well.
Did you appear before a grand jury?
Yes.
Did you tell the grand jury the truth?
No.
Did you tell the grand jury the truth? Nope. Yeah, the sound's horrible. I recorded it off my TV because I couldn't believe it. I was there watching it and I couldn't believe it, so I recorded it. I rewound it, watched it again. I just couldn't believe it. Did you lie to the grand jury? And the lawyer says, yep. No problem. Because there's no ramifications. Think about this for a minute. If Mello is lying, who's going to prosecute him? The district attorney? Or the district attorney's buddy that's at the state house? Speaking about, once upon a time, I was involved with a nonprofit group. And there was a guy named Eddie Johnson. And he would email the state house and email him and email him and email him. My God, he would. This is one guy that you regretted ever teaching him to get email. And he'd use his AOL email. And he would send about 2 or 3 a day, blasting absolutely everybody. But people listened to him. And he got action. And he got results. I have all those email addresses. And they're all state.gov addresses. So when we finish and we write down all the things that have been wrong from the beginning, and we put it in an envelope, and we drive it to the state house, and we hand deliver it, and we see what happens. And we take that same packet and we scan it, upload it, and send it to every single email address in your address book that you have. And we'll make this thing go international. I'm talking send it to your work email, man. And every freaking customer blast this email. We're going to make this stuff go around the world. And we're not going to lie. And we're going to tell the truth. And we're going to make a letter, a simple letter about the injustices of what's going on in this state of Massachusetts with Karen Read being prosecuted for the death of John O'Keefe, for the Canton Nine for standing across the freaking street, and for Aiden, who's telling the truth about everything that he writes so far. And that includes a corrupt district attorney, yeah, all that good stuff that happens, you know? So let me be here and just reiterate what happened after court. I'm not sure if some of the people know. After court, the state police took it upon themselves to drive to somebody's house after court, after Friday. They lost in court with Mello. They lost. The judge told Mello to give me what you want me to say, and Mello just kept saying, can you craft me something just to make him stop? So they want us to stop. It's going to be pretty hard to do. This is my right. My First Amendment right to talk to you wherever you are through this little microphone thing that I have here. And that's all he did. Yeah, I know other things happened. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what he did, what he wrote. He broke this story open. He wrote the truth. And look at us now. We're all a bunch of good people who want nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth for the poor Boston cop that lost his life. I mean, this is a guy that took his niece and nephew in. That's big. And then you got Karen coming along, and they're playing family. They were doing good. And then this happens. Poor Karen. She lost her boyfriend. Then they're telling her that she did it. They found John 12 feet from the curb. Let me Google this. I was curious. I was in the shower. I was thinking about this. Let's see this. Let's see. Where's my answers? Here we go. All right. Can someone tell me what 209 inches is, or 250.3 inches? I'm not mathing. I don't math here. But I need someone to tell me what those numbers are in like feet, if it's possible. Heather, yes. Yes. But I need inches. I need where are we? Right here. I need 209 inches or 250 inches. All right. So that's 20.8 feet, right? We'll call it 20. That's the length of a Ford F-150. John was found 12 feet from the road. A Ford F-150. is 12 feet, not from the road. 12 feet. Nope, we don't got that. So Ryan Nagel, who was in a Ford F-150, was in a 20-foot long vehicle. That's 20 feet. A Ford F-150. Look at a Ford F-150. The length of that's 20 feet. John was found 12 feet from the curb. Right? So John was closer to the curb than he was to the flagpole. And Ryan Nagel drove right by a body. And Jen McCabe drove by a body when she left. And people that were driving up and down the road drove by a body on the side of the road. I'm sure they weren't the only ones driving by the road at that time of night. Snowplow driver didn't see anybody on the side of the road. Think about that. He's 12 feet from the road. A Ford F-150 is 20 feet long. That's the distance. He's not even a length of a Ford F-150 that deep into the yard. He's half that distance. Yeah. Again, when they were in court on Friday, can you make him stop? Judge, can you just craft me something? Give me something, say, give me a little bit of restraining order, a little bit of relief here, and give me a little bit of assault here, and let's sprinkle in a little bit of contempt over here, and let's, can you make me something like that? Oh, by the way, take his fingers away. Just make him stop. I didn't say that. I'm just repeating what Mr. Mello said. Oh, by the way, when I tried to ask him a question outside in the parking lot of the courthouse, he told me I was committing a felony. I'm in public, dude. I'm in public trying to ask you a question because you're just public figure. Trying to get some news out of you for my fans here who want to know. And I want to ask you a question. And I'm respectful. I don't put the phone in your face, but I say, hey, dude, can I ask you a question? And he tells me I'm committing a felony. That's again, that's who we're dealing with here. Just like Lally. Well, I don't have a reason as to why she Googled that at 2:27 in the morning. So we're just going to say that didn't happen. That didn't happen. And now it's going like poof, like how they sprinkle stuff. Because Lally says it didn't happen doesn't mean it didn't happen. I'm amazed that the judge is allowing the prosecutor this much and this much leeway to go down that road. I don't believe that whole part. You know? So everybody drives by this body that's on the side of the road now, right? 12 feet, not a Ford F-150. That's 20 feet. We're talking 12. And no one sees them. Okay. Well, what about the things that can't be manipulated? The video, right? The video can't, data points, video. This timestamp, this person was here. This person was here. There's video everywhere you go. And for them not to have her travel from A to B and from B back to A, I see none of that. Where's the video of them rolling up on the scene from these cameras? Right? Where's that video? Where's the 5:45 a.m. video from all these Ring cameras? Where's that video? Where is it? Go in any other case. They look at video. They look at that audio. Hey, Alexa, what did you hear? They look and see who connected to Alexa. Right? John walked in and John connected to that family's Wi-Fi. They better produce those Wi-Fi records. Or do they already have them? Because Comcast, I'm sorry, Xfinity, if you know people there, you know that they have to work in Massachusetts, and part of the municipality agreement is dealing with these police officers parts of stuff. That's part of the that's why you get locked into these agreements where you can only have one provider in town. So part of that agreement, whereas the cable company can give complete information from your router to law enforcement. And it doesn't have to be local law enforcement either. So if you know people, you can get the log file from that router from that time frame that proves that this MAC address connected to this router, and it's game over. And it's a simple thing. In Comcast, if you have friends in Comcast and you have people who do that type of stuff for a living, say you bumped into them in the past, someone that worked at Comcast could actually go in and get that log file out of that router and say, this person came in and this person came in and this person left and this person came in again. All that stuff we can get. Or do we have? Surely the lead detective would have done that. You're right. Yep. So, oh, I'm sorry, Secret Squirrel. I didn't realize. I remember. Yeah, I remember that. If you say that word over, it'll trip on everyone's thing. It'll all light up blue, right? So again, you know, I can't imagine Karen Reed backing up in the middle of the night, backing up to hit somebody, let alone John, she hits him and then goes and sleeps in his bed. Like, no. If you hit somebody, you go and you hide. She didn't go hide. She wasn't hiding anywhere. If she did that, she wouldn't have went back to his house. That's silly talk. Silly talk. Going back 24.2. Gotta put that 0.2 in, Brian. 24.2 in reverse. That's moving out. And if she hits him, she hits the curb and the car goes airborne. And it ends up all over the front yard. And she either turns the wheel and takes out the mailbox or turns the wheel a little bit and crashes directly into the vehicles that were parked in the driveway. But neither one of those two things happened. There was no grass marks. There was no, it wasn't snowing. It wasn't snowing enough that you'd miss a body. Put it that way. When they went out at 5 o'clock in the morning looking for him, it still wasn't enough snow to hide a body. Even with the snowplow, there wasn't enough snow to hide a body. It was this much snow. John, he's 260 something pounds. Big guy, thick guy. How the hell? How do you miss a size 13 shoe? Go to the store. Go look how big a size 12 is. Size 13. Freaking clown shoe. Thing's huge. How do you miss that? Where's John's belt? Because he was wearing a belt. That's going to be our new push, people. Where is the belt? We want the belt. Not the parents back in, your parents' time. The belt, that type of thing. We don't want that. But where's John's belt? Has anyone seen it? Oh my. Yeah, Angela, tell me you're going to hide one of their shoes out in a dusting of snow. Tell me that happens. Just throw it out the door. And you can't see it from inside? I mean, yeah. Shoes, yeah. How do you miss his shoes? How do you do that? How do you miss his baseball cap? There wasn't enough snow. Put it this way, people. There was so little snow, they were able to find the glass and the straw without the straw blowing away when they were using the leaf blowers. Think about that. Using leaf blowers to blow the snow away because it was dusting, light dusting. And the snow blower didn't blow the black straw. Didn't blow that away. How's that happen? It can't. Just like the pieces of the cocktail glass were under John. Well, people, let's talk about mass and velocity and physics stuff. A body in motion will stay in motion till an equal or opposite motion stuff. Getting into math. If John was hit at 24 miles an hour, then the glass would have been dropped right where he got hit. It wouldn't be under John. No way, no how. John has a heavier mass. John's body would fly and move differently than the glass he was holding. The glass he was holding wouldn't have the same velocity because it's not part of the hit. So think about this, okay? If Karen's driving down the road away from the house and John is walking towards Karen and she backs into him, his left side would be damaged. But that's There's nothing wrong. His right side was damaged. So how does that work? If he's walking at the Lexus and she backs up, just that I can't turn my head that way. Just the arm and the head. The head and the arm. Is this what we do? Or am I bending down? No. Can't be done. John was an inch taller than Karen's car. Karen had a Lexus 570. Thing's massive. It is huge. And John was an inch taller. So if John's walking away from the vehicle now, turn around, and his right arm gets hit, if he's going around this way, and his right arm gets hit, that would spin him into the street. That wouldn't spin him into the lawn. It's the wrong side if you hit him. The injuries that are on John can't be recreated. Try and put one finger on the back of your head and then turn it so that your right arm takes the brunt of the hit. It doesn't make sense. Logically, physically, you can't do it. So if he's walking away from her, he would get clipped on the right-hand side. From the other side, not from... He'd be hit from the back of the arm, not from the front of the arm, where the injuries are. Think of the injuries and put your injuries up against the vehicle, okay? Put your arm against the vehicle, the back of a Lexus, and then turn your head so that you get hit in the back of the head without breaking your neck. Because I tell you, turn your head that way and you get hit that way, you're breaking your neck. John's neck wasn't broken. How? How? It doesn't make any sense. The wounds do not match the vehicle in any way. And it was in the right in the dead center of the back of his head. Right? But you can't get hit in the back of the head by a Lexus taillight and get hit in the right side of their arm. Try it. Go up against the wall. Put the back of your head against the wall. And now bend yourself so you can see the wall in your arm where the injuries are. Good luck with that one. You're going to need a chiropractor when you're done. So, yeah. So where's John's belt? I haven't seen that anywhere in evidence. Like I've looked and I've looked and I've looked and I've looked. and I only looked after Victoria. Was it? It was Olivia. Sorry. Olivia made a comment about it when she was on David's show. She was wonderful. She was awesome, and she talked about his belt. So this morning I went through those files again, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking. No belt. So where did his belt go? Is that like a trophy that someone's keeping? And I've heard of that happening. Why isn't there a search warrant for the belt? They got search warrants for phones. They just don't know where one of them is. I guess they're searching for. Hey, check the Merrimack. Dredge the whole thing and let me know how it goes. Let me know what you find. Yeah. And then, right? And then when Karen gets to court, right? Poor Karen. She's got to go get all these lawyers. And these lawyers have to fight to get evidence to prove that she's innocent. And it seems, again, First Amendment right, I'm allowed to say this. It seems as if the court is cherry picking data points. That's not giving you all the data to make your determination. Why should anybody remove any type of data from the equation? Right? You don't. You need a comprehensive slew of data from all different sides to have that data make sense. Again, we're open to the other side to listen to it. Absolutely, anytime, any place. I try to ask questions. How can Jen McCabe say she saw the car at the flagpole if you physically can't see the car from inside the house where she said she was in the report that I read? And where was Matt McCabe again when he saw her doing a 3-point turn? Because that's in the same report that I read. Oh, was it the report that I read that had the friends and family meeting that you never do? But it's okay. We do it here. It's okay in Canton. Friends and family. Having a meeting. Not interrogating anybody. I'm going to control the meeting because I'm calling it. I'm calling it a friends and family meeting. By doing that, you've already controlled the narrative, haven't you? Friends and families. Did they invite Karen to that? Because if it was an accident, right? Which it was, if it did, why would they not include Karen? Right? Didn't they care about this girl? Didn't they care about this guy? Why did they not care about Karen? I think my guess. Let me check. Where are you? See if my special guest is ready. Yep, here we go. Hold on, boys and girls. It's about to get good. All right. Copy. Oh, yeah. All right. This is a potty break. Everyone go take a potty break and come back. I'm gonna get this fired up right now. Doo-doo-doo. Yep. Not the baker. Not today. He's sleeping right now, man. MJ. Talk to him today. It's funny. I talked to a bunch of people today. He was one of them. What a good guy. Man. Yep. Oh, nope. I have a better guest. Much better. Wait till you see my guest. My guest rocks. You'll see. Oh, he's awake. Oh my God. Dude, you never sleep. It's like 3 a.m, right? He is definitely a diehard follower right there. I just sent the invite. So here we go. Here we go. No, this is always good. Oh, what's this noise? Let's see who's knocking on the door. It's like Mr. Rogers. Hey,
Hey, Tom, how are you?
doing well. How about you?
Good. I forwarded the invite to Tracy, too. She was getting Tracy and Dana wanted to join us.
More than welcome. See, told you guys I had a better guest.
Definitely better than Kevin's.
By a lot.
1 second.
Don't go nowhere, anybody. We got lots of stuff to talk about here. Kind of impotent. Thanks, big guy.
How you doing tonight? How is everybody else doing?
Everyone's seems to be doing good. Just kind of recap.
I'm doing
Karen.
I'm doing my Chris Albert impersonation. Got to have my copy.
Oh, who's knocking on the door? Hold on, we got company. Hey,
There she is. What's going on?
double best guess. Oh, triple best guess. I got bingo.
Oh, boy.
So
Tom,
what's up,
we
girl?
love you, Tom.
Where are we? What are we doing today? What's new?
What's new? I'll start off by saying that what's Auntie Bev denied the motion to postpone the hearing. So Karen's hearing is January 5th, next week at 9 o'clock.
9 a.m.
Yep.
January 5th. Same courthouse.
We need a lot of people there for this.
It was me.
It's Bring a Buddy Day.
Yeah, Bring a Buddy Day. The the arrival time should be 7:30 if you can get there at 7:30. By the time Karen gets there, probably 8:45 or whatever, we'll be out there for a little while. I know Tracy's going to talk about some stuff, like maybe signage and stuff like that.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we want to try to be there for Karen. Bring your free Karen Read signs. And we want to really focus on the corruption of the whole thing. So just keep in mind, I know for a while it's been Canton 9, it's been Aiden, we've been all over the place, but it's Karen's time now. We've waited a while to see Karen. I think it's been since September or whatever, but it's been a while and she needs us too. And it all started with her. So let's be there for Karen.
So, yeah, I wanted to share, before Aiden got arrested, I had a conversation with him about a week before. And we talked about the Karen Read, her court hearing. And we both agreed for this court hearing, it should strictly be about Karen Read. That doesn't mean we can't tell anybody what sign. We're talking about First Amendments all the time. We're not going to tell anybody what signs you can bring or can't be. But
Right.
the focus is going to be on Karen Read, Karen Read's attorneys. We're not going to have bullhorns at this one. We're thinking more, and this was a suggestion from Aiden, no bullhorns and focusing it on Karen Reed. We're going to have, there's going to be a lot of people there. I firmly believe this. Tracy, Dana, and I, and I'm sure a few other people are going to keep talking it up and talking it up. The time, like I keep saying to people, the time is now. It really is. We do have a guest coming to speak for a little bit, and maybe a couple more, but the guest that's coming to speak is Shannon McMahon. If you guys remember Shannon McMahon, she was on Mike Crawford's Young Jerks.
Yep.
She's going to come say a few words. She's a former assistant district attorney of Bristol County. She ran for DA in Bristol County. She knows a lot about corruption. So I've had some conversations with her over the past couple of weeks, and she's all on board to come by and visit. She has to be somewhere at 10, so it works out perfectly. So she can come in. Maybe I'm thinking in our heads, maybe 8:30, have her say a few words. But there's going to be a lot of things. The Roccos, I know I talked to Nick today, and the mobile billboard will be there.
Nice.
And that's always a hit. I confirmed that with him today. They'll also be there at 7:30 too. So the goal is to get everybody there at 7:30. And by the time we all get organized, we'll probably be in front of the courthouse by 7:45. You know, that's the way I see it. What else I was gonna say?
Just so everybody knows, I have a screenshot of where everybody can park. The parking's really easy. It's very simple. There's plenty of parking. It's maybe 100-yard walk, if that.
Yeah, it's a real short walk.
Short.
And so your cars are safe, so you don't have to worry about that. For the people that haven't been, there's plenty to park. It's easy to get to.
Yeah, I want this to be just like the Canton Police Department protest. We ran out of parking spots in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but while you mentioned that, Paul, let's not forget that some of the Canton 9 will be in court on Thursday, the day before Karen's hearing. So I know, 2 days in a row taking off of work might be a little difficult, but I know the diehards are out there and want to be there for the Canton 9. So
I know I'll be there. I think you're going to be there too, right?
I'll be
And
there.
their hearings go from 10 to 11.
Right.
And that's at Stoughton District Court. Really, you can't go into that one. It's just a hearing, but to show some support outside for them would be great.
Hey,
Right.
Did I miss anything? We just wanted to come up and talk about this because it's important.
We want to get people out there. The Canton 9 First Amendment protest was awesome. We had such a great turnout. And I think if we just continue to grow in numbers, it's really going to make a statement. I know things are getting a little rough as we go, but I think that if we continue to stay loud and keep this in the news, still try to get the news people there, the news media there. We're making friends with these people as we go, with these influential people. So the more we do this and the more we grow, the better off we're all going to be. And Karen's going to be, and Aiden's going to be, and the Canton 9's going to be, and the poor dispatcher. They're getting what they want right now, and we need to stop it.
Yep.
Their plan is, it's happening, and it's just going to trickle down. So we have to keep getting bigger than them.
Yeah, we're not ignoring the fact what's going on with Aiden either.
No, we're not. We're taking week by week,
Yeah.
hearing by
there's a lot
hearing,
going on.
hearing by hearing. So
Just so you know, and those people that are close to Aiden, I know will agree with me on this. Us showing up with hundreds of people at Karen Reed's court date is what he would want.
That's a support,
Absolutely.
but he would expect nothing less than that.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he would say, don't support me, support her. This is
Yep.
about her
Exactly.
right now.
Exactly.
He's on the list. Don't get me wrong, but Karen, this is definitely Karen's. We have to focus on Karen and John right now.
Yeah, that's her day.
Yep, for sure.
And as we've been doing all along, we keep it peaceful. We make a good word for ourselves. I've never seen any negative press coming out of any of these standouts or rallies or anything like that. The protests, everything that's on the news broadcast or whatever. There's nothing ever saying this crowd was out of control and people got rowdy, and we've always been peaceful, and that's what we need to keep it like that for sure.
Dana,
That's who we are.
Dana, can you tell the people that went to that protest
Mm-hmm.
that the Karen Reed thing is similar to that in nature? People that haven't been to the Karen Reed protest, they don't know the difference between the two that we had.
Well, I don't know, Paul. You want to maybe take that one?
So, are you talking about the Canton PD protest?
Yes.
And it's basically similar. We won't have as many speakers at the courthouse. We only have a limited amount of time. There's one thing I needed to stress too, and I don't want to sound like I'm a boss or whatever. I don't want to.
You are the boss, Paul. You're the boss.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're the boss.
But we're not.
Call you
I gotta stress this, and look, you're gonna get a million posts from me. I'm sure you will, as long as I'm allowed, and because I do tend to post a lot. The when we say we're focusing on Karen and her attorneys, so eventually the court case is going to end on Friday, and our attorneys are going to come out, and this is where we can share like crazy as they come out. The media is going to be there, and this is where the only time we really got to be a little quiet and let the lawyers talk. Mm-hmm. We need them to get their message out there. Our message is fantastic, but so isn't theirs. And that message can't be drowned out by Paul yelling at the top of his lungs, or it doesn't work. And I get carried away too. I do. I get a little emotional, a little passionate. And when they're talking, we need to just chill out, let them talk, and then we can go crazy after that. And by crazy, I mean loud and happy.
Right.
There's going to be
been a while since we've heard from them too, so I'm sure they have a lot to say.
Yeah, Shannon will have a lot to say, and there's going to be there'll probably be some people there that don't agree with us, and we got to do our best just to ignore it. I was talking to somebody earlier today about trolls, and I literally pay them zero attention because that's what they're looking for.
Yep.
If you pay them zero attention, let them, like if they're in the chat, I let them type all they want. If no one talks back to them, they get bored. They'll go find somebody else to try to rally.
Exactly.
Same thing's going to happen at the protest.
Yep.
The more we ignore them, the more they'll back off.
And it's not illegal to come, by the way. You're not going to get arrested. It's not, you could bring, this is something you could bring a child to. You can bring a 10-year-old to and not have a problem with. The people are great. It's for a good cause. And it's, again, any questions, you can ask Paul, you can ask Tracy, you can ask Dana, you can ask me. We have no problem answering any question that any one of you guys have.
The other thing was when John O'Keefe's family gets there, we just need to focus on us and focus on Karen. We really do. It's just, to me, it's a bad luck, and guess what? Everybody's going to be there. I guarantee you for this case, everyone's going to be there.
Yep.
Aiden won't be there. They're not afraid anymore.
So when they get there, let them walk into the courtroom because that's their right to do.
Right.
And no heckling. Don't say a word. Let them walk in, let them do their thing, and let them walk out. Simple as that. Don't be chasing people to their cars. Let them come, let them leave. We're there for Karen. Simple as that. If you think about Karen and you think about this little girl getting charged with murder, that kind of takes precedent over whatever it is going down the street over there. Karen was there Friday.
Yep, well said.
No, none of the others matter that day. It's all about her.
We're there for her, nothing else.
Now, Paul, you're going to keep us updated on Facebook?
Oh, you'll be updated. I have someone special also making up a little digital art form so we can put together with the post. So it'll be posted here. It'll be posted here, the Canton site, my Facebook page. That's the other thing. If people can take this stuff that we put these posts and make your own post on your Facebook page, and get the news out to your how many followers you have.
Right.
It's key in that, you know. I still talk to people every day that don't know anything about Karen Read case. For us, it's hard to believe, but
Yeah.
But
But
at the same time, I'm talking to a new friend over in Denmark.
Wow.
Baker, Broken Bakers from Denmark.
Yep.
And I'm talking to him about this.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I mean, we all can share this on your own page. Don't be afraid. This is okay to share. We want this shared. We need this shared. The more people, the better for everybody, especially for Karen.
So I don't think we're going to send out a press release this time because the press is going to be there anyways.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody knows when it is.
Yep.
Just getting the word out, making sure everybody shows up. Bring everyone you know. I know it's the holidays just passed. A lot of people had a lot of vacation time off towards the end of the year. It's going to be a struggle, but everybody should do their best. That's all they can do. The more people we have there, the better we are.
And if you can't be there, people understand. And guess what? I have a good hunch that Tom will be live streaming from there too.
Tom, you?
And listen again, right? Anyone that needs a ride, speak up. There's people that are going alone. They would love to have a passenger in their car.
Mm-hmm.
And again, any person that I've met, I'd invite over to my house for dinner. They're all wonderful, wonderful people. So if this is going to be a first time coming, it's something that it'll change your life. It's meaningful. It's powerful.
Well, we've met a lot of great people through this movement, and we continue to do so. Tracy Paul and I didn't know each other until what has it been, month and a half, 2 months ago we first met
over the summer.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
But yeah.
How many new friends you guys have now because of this, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Including you. And our lives have changed.
Mm-hmm.
This has completely changed our lives, but for the better, because we're doing something good for someone who can't speak up for themselves.
And everybody brings a buddy. Just bring one person.
Yep.
Somebody asked a question in chat, and I think Tracy can answer it. The question in chat was, will Rita be there?
Rita will be there. Rita, I actually spoke to Rita beforehand, and she's also going to be at the Canton 9 hearing as well. So she'll be there Thursday and Friday.
There were some questions about where's Rita.
Rita's great.
Yeah, I saw
Rita's
that,
been very busy. That's all.
Yep.
She's going to be there.
Well, everybody took the holidays to recharge a little bit, so hopefully everybody's holiday went well. And it's time. First of the year's coming. It's time to hit the ground running. Let's make some more noise.
Yep.
The other thing I believe, and I could be wrong, and someone else maybe in the chat can confirm it. I'll say it. Typically, when we're protesting there, Karen gets dropped off at the door. That's not going to happen this time. So that's what I was told. So she's going to park like everybody else and have to walk up. So we're going to keep that in mind. It might. Usually we all swarm when she gets out, and it's a good picture opportunity, but it's going to be a little bit different this time.
We got to figure out maybe make a path for her. Be respectful.
Yeah. Nick Rocco is working on that and trying to get the details on that.
He's the man. Good. That's under control. Nick's got it. Thursday, the Canton 9. Where are we going for Canton 9 again? People want to support him?
Is that Stoughton?
Stoughton District Court.
Stoughton.
The first hearing's at 10.
And then Karen's is at Dedham.
Karen's at Dedham Superior at court.
9 a.m.
I got a feeling somebody will be live streaming that Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know
Me
who.
too. Yeah, I bet you too.
I don't know who, but we are going to arrive early. I'm sorry, on Friday.
Yeah,
What time? Like 7.
7:30.
Some people are saying
7:30.
7:30. Yeah. So.
I think Tracy and I originally we're talking 8 o'clock. And I actually talked to Nick today and he said 7:30. And I thought it was a great idea because we get there at 8. By the time you get organized, you're not even over to the courthouse by 8:15,
Yeah.
8:30.
Yep.
And it's going to be 65 degrees and sunny.
No, it's
Beautiful.
not.
Beautiful.
Is it?
I have no idea. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I always believed you.
I have a bunch of signs so everybody knows. So if you don't have a sign, not a problem. I have plenty. And I
I
think
have a
Mark
ton as well. So
ones.
I might make some more too. So
And I think Anna's got some big. See her signs.
yeah,
Amazing.
Oh.
she's been working hard.
She had the carpenter make that template for her, and she's been going to town.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
The worst thing they could have made her. Oh no.
I
All right. Anything else before you guys go?
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
we
think we
covered
covered it,
everything. Just everyone get there.
Be
Happy,
respectful
peaceful.
again. We don't need to engage with the other side.
Right.
You know, don't need a bullhorn.
Nope.
Gotta be respectful. Let people walk in, even if you don't have to agree with them. They still have the right to walk by. Put yourself in their shoes, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's show them we're united.
And Paul's gonna keep us updated on the page.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. I wouldn't be surprised if you see our faces on someone else's live next week too. So
Wonderful.
I have nothing in the plan, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. I want to do the same thing we did for the Canton Police Department protest, and I want us to be everywhere. So when you wake up Friday morning, the first thing you say is, "Oh my God, do I have to listen to Paul, Tracy, and Dana again?"
Like, fine, we're going. Jeez.
All right. So you guys stay healthy. We need you guys healthy, all you guys. And
You too, Tom.
if there's anything I can do in the meantime, I'll go live for you guys, and we'll get the word out if we need to.
Tom, you
Thank
keep
you.
doing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
You're
up the
doing
good
awesome.
work, Tom.
Thank you
We
for having
appreciate
us.
it.
All right,
Doing-
thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Right.
So those were my special guests. I don't know about you guys, but I think they were quite fantastic myself. Just wonderful. What a community we have, huh? Such wonderful people. It goes without saying. That's the type of people right there. You just saw 3 of them. That's the people who go to Karen Reed events. Those are the people that are in my chats. And those are the people I want in my stream here. You guys are the reason that I'm doing this. Bob's the reason I'm free. You know? All right, let me show you guys. I'll show you guys the parking while I'm here. Give me a second. You go to Google Earth. It's really easy. Yeah, come on. Come on. Not coming up for me, whatever reason. There we go. All right, let's share the screen. All right. I want to go to district court. Which one is it? Where's my freaking search bar on this thing? No. All right. Do that. Open this. It won't let me. Why not? Enter street view. No. Center view. Do this. Hold on. Stop that. All right. This won't let me show it. Nope. I have the image. I'll put it up on the page. I have it all colored out where the parking is. It has the GPS instructions on it, and it has where we park and where the courthouse is. Kind of gives you a lay of the land, and it's really, really easy to get to. I'll tell you that. And it's really easy to park. Plenty of parking. It's a big parking spot. What else? I think that's about that. I know Karen's factually innocent, and we need to go Friday to support this girl. And then we'll move on to get Aiden out. Stoughton on Thursday. I'm going to be there for the Canton 9. Keep you updated. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be there, but they need support too, you know. All they did was stand across the street. They didn't do anything wrong. Hopefully they walk in and walk out. Lauren will take care of that. Yep. What else? I think that was it. Yeah. So again, I thank everybody who donated. Again, that was just, you guys are just wonderful. I can't say enough. And I'm going to send thank yous to everybody because I can't thank everybody. Yes, you guys are just amazing. So I'll get that stuff up on the page so we know we're parking. And anyone has any questions, feel free to email me, cputom@gmail. You can tag me on the John Karen page. Go there every day. I'll usually see it and give you an answer if I have it. If not, I'll try and get it for you. In the meantime, we cannot forget to donate to Karen Reed. Can't forget to donate to the Canton 9. And we can't forget to donate to Aiden. They still have legal bills. All of them. Okay? They're very important. So we got to work on getting through Friday. After we deal with Friday, we'll deal with the other stuff. So everybody, thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And everybody stay healthy. Don't get sick on us. And don't hurt another person. Be nice. Wish people Happy New Year. Hold the door for a person. Help a stranger. Do something that's bigger than you. So, again, thank you, everybody. And free Karen Reed. And we'll see you Thursday, 10 o'clock. Definitely see me Friday. See you guys later.